in terms of career path, I think for me, you can get hired to do something, but as you do it, you'll develop your potential. So it's a little bit, I'm a bit like a learning on the go, and you fetch opportunity along the way. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not the type of manager who's actually like, I hire someone and I'm like, in a year time, I want this person to be this. You know, I'm very observant on how people develop and what they're keen on. So I think the remote or no remote, it's just because I'm following them even remotely, I can see where they get at. And obviously we have still a bit more formal, the 6-month review and then the yearly review. So that's also the forum where we can express, okay, what's next for you? This is where we're heading. Do you have an appetite for it? But it's an ongoing process, on a weekly basis. You see the morale, like I used to have a thing where on my weekly at the end, I was like, what are you struggling with? What gets you excited? And then, like, tell me about like, what's your biggest accomplishment this week? And then with those 3 questions being answered, I usually had a pretty good view on, okay, they're really struggling with, like, let's say, I hate like, working in Excel. But, what I love is when you give me 2 hours to come up with like a brainstorm presentation that I have, a workshop that I have to organize. I'm like, okay, so, it's already giving me a cue. So I think this doesn't stop even remotely. It's helping me actually just keep up with the people potential.